They say the Vatican is hiding something extraordinary, something that could change everything we know about history. Imagine a device that lets you witness events from the past as if you were there. Sounds impossible? Well, it's called the Chronovisor, and if the rumors are true, it's one of the most closely guarded secrets on Earth. For decades, whispers about the Chronovisor have circulated among conspiracy theorists, historians, and even some members of the Church. The Vatican has never officially acknowledged its existence, but the stories surrounding it are too compelling to ignore. Today we're diving deep into the mystery of the Chronovisor, a machine allegedly capable of seeing into the past. Is it a groundbreaking invention suppressed by the Church, or just an elaborate hoax? Stick around, because what we're about to uncover will make you question everything. Let's start with the basics. The idea of traveling back in time has fascinated humans for centuries. Scientists theorize about wormholes and time loops, but so far we haven't cracked the code. The Chronovisor, however, doesn't claim to transport you physically. It's said to work more like a television for history. You don't move through time. Instead, time comes to you. The Vatican, according to these rumors, has used this device to witness key moments in history. The crucifixion of Christ, ancient civilizations, and even lost texts. But here's the catch. If it's real, why would they hide it? Wouldn't such a device validate historical events or even strengthen religious teachings? Or is that precisely why they've kept it under wraps? The story begins in the mid-20th century with a man named Father Pellegrino Ernetti. A Benedictine monk and physicist, Ernetti claimed to have worked with a team of scientists to create the Chronovisor. This wasn't just any team. It allegedly included Enrico Fermi, a Nobel Prize-winning physicist, and Wernher von Braun, the rocket scientist behind the Apollo missions. According to Ernetti, the Chronovisor operated using a combination of advanced technology and theoretical physics. It was said to pick up electromagnetic waves and sound vibrations left behind by events in the past. These waves, Ernetti claimed, could be reconstructed into visuals and audio. In essence, the Chronovisor didn't just show you history. It let you hear it too. But here's where things get strange. In the 1970s, an Italian magazine published an image allegedly captured by the Chronovisor. It showed Jesus Christ on the cross. The photograph was grainy and unconvincing, and skeptics quickly pointed out that it resembled a statue from a church in Italy. Was this just a clever forgery, or was it the result of an early experiment with the machine? Ernetti's claims gained traction because of one key detail: the Vatican's notorious secrecy. Over the years, the Church has been accused of hiding everything from ancient manuscripts to evidence of extraterrestrial life. The Chronovisor fits perfectly into this narrative. If the Vatican truly possessed such a device, it would make sense to keep it hidden. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence is a 1988 decree from the Vatican. It warned that anyone using an instrument capable of altering or manipulating time would face excommunication. While the decree doesn't mention the Chronovisor by name, many believe it was a subtle acknowledgement of the device's existence. Adding fuel to the fire, some accounts suggest that Ernetti was pressured by the Church to stay silent about the Chronovisor. On his deathbed, he reportedly confessed that the whole thing was a hoax. But here's the thing. Some of his close friends and colleagues claimed he was coerced into making that statement. Let's pause for a moment and imagine the implications if the Chronovisor is real. It could settle historical debates, verify religious texts, and even solve crimes. But it could also be dangerous. Think about the power it would give to governments, corporations, or even individuals. The ability to look into the past could easily be weaponized. This brings us to the most tantalizing question. If the Chronovisor was real, has it already been used? Some theorists believe it was instrumental in shaping major historical events, allowing its users to anticipate wars, uncover secrets, or even manipulate outcomes. Could this explain why certain predictions in history seemed eerily accurate, or why the Vatican appears to have an almost supernatural understanding of the world? At the end of the day, the Chronovisor remains a mystery. There's no concrete evidence to prove its existence, but the idea continues to captivate people around the world. Whether it's a real device hidden deep within the Vatican's archives, or just a story spun by an eccentric monk, one thing is clear. The Chronovisor challenges us to think about the boundaries of science, faith, and history. The question isn't just whether we can see the past, it's whether we should. If you could witness any moment in history, what would you choose? And more importantly, what would you do with that knowledge? Don't miss what we're uncovering next. Hit subscribe and dive deeper into the mysteries of the past.